Why are children always happy? Why don't they have any problems? Let me tell you a story. 2-year-old Jacqueline and her sister 17-year-old Sonia were watching the Animal Planet. Both were watching a lion chasing a deer. After the show, the lion came out of the television set. Sonia ran out screaming, but baby Jacqueline welcomed the lion with a smile and started playing with it, and it never harmed her. Why did Sonia run? Because Sonia judged the lion for attacking and killing the deer, and Jacqueline accepted the lion as it is, without judgment. Let me tell you another story. 3-year-old Dennis saw the tip of a saucer at the edge of the dining table. She stretched herself to take it, but in that saucer there was a cup too. So when she pulled the saucer, she couldn't hold it in her small fingers. Both the cup and the saucer fell down and crashed on the floor. But Dennis didn't stop there. She took a piece of the saucer. Unfortunately, she cut her finger in it. Blood started oozing and she started playing in it happily. When her mother came, she saw Dennis playing in blood. She picked up the baby, scolded her while taking care of her hand. That was when Dennis started crying. Here, the mother judged Dennis for her action. But it was an accident. There is no right or wrong in an accident. You don't need to find an explanation for it. One last story. Sam was a very high-profile sales executive. One day, he forgot to wear his shirt under his coat. He had a tie and his six-pack body underneath the coat and nothing else. Everyone was looking at him with awe. When he went to the washroom, he was shocked to see his body. He couldn't imagine he walked across the whole town without a shirt, which for him was humiliating. Why should Sam feel humiliated? Because Sam judged himself. He was taught to always follow the dress code. But if Sam's 3-year-old son Joe saw his father in this situation, he would accept him as he is without judgment. That's the difference between an adult and a child. An adult always judges, and a child never judges. What is judgment? It is finding wrong or fault in a situation or a person's behavior is called judgment. What happens when you judge? The moment you judge, it becomes a negative memory in you. And the worst part of the memory is, it does not store it as the whole incident. Like Sonia saw a lion catching a deer in a TV program. The memory stored in you will be as feeling and emotion you have at the moment of the incident. In the first incident, Sonia was connected to the weak deer, so she had the feeling of being chased to death by a lion and the emotion of fear. So the key words lion, death and fear became her memory. For 3-year-old Dennis, the feeling is loss of mother's love and the emotion, fear of no love. And her memory will be break things, no mother's love and fear. For Sam, The feeling will be anger against all people for not pointing out to him that he was not wearing a shirt, and emotion, sadness and fear. And his memory will be people not reliable, no care or love. In short, judgment creates a memory of anger, hatred, fear, loneliness and all the negative feelings and emotions you can imagine. Now what happens with this memory? You are an energy being. Feelings and emotions are also energy. Any energy other than love is not part of you. So the mind recreates this memory to be cleared. If you don't clear it immediately by facing it, accepting it, thanking it, loving it and releasing it, it will come back again and again much more bigger and stronger, which can become phobias, addictions, etc. So how can we stop these negative emotions? The only way out of this situation is be like a child without judgment. How do you not judge a situation or a person? Now for Sonia, she has two choices while watching the program. Either think that the lion is a cruel animal, it attacks weak animals and eat it, or think this is how the lion lives. It has to find its own food, catch it and eat it. End of story. Stop right there and don't think what if or but or anything like that sort. And for baby Dennis, she didn't create this memory. It got imprinted in her mind because of the strong feeling and emotion she had at the moment of her mother's scolding and expression. Here, it's the parent who should make sure not to judge the kids with words or expressions. Even if they are wrong, just guide them to the right path and make sure that they know that you love them unconditionally. For Sam, he can think the people might have thought that he has placed a bet and he is fulfilling it or making a fashion statement. Both are very courageous act because he stepped out of his comfort zone. That should wow him. That's all that matters. Here, no one is forcing you to think negative thoughts, do they? No. When you bring a happy thought in you, happy feeling and happy emotion is created instead of negative feeling and negative emotion. Then you will not have any negative memories in you to be cleared, making you a happy child without any problems and letting you free as a bird. So, it is your negative thought and the negative feeling and emotion that is generated with that thought that is stopping you from your happiness. So, think wisely and create your happiness. Live your best life and be happy. Bye.